hop right in.
All right, let's go.
Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of our podcast.
Hey.
On my Instagram, I said that we would post a little TikTok video of me and my mom. I do not want to keep posting those, so.
No, it's funny to watch the difference. Like, I haven't changed much because, you know, I'm still in my 30s. But Brooke has changed so much in her personality
and my look.
And your looks. Like, we realized, like, oh, this is why you probably needed braces. Or
Like, we didn't realize that at the time.
And it's just funny to watch them back. But you want to start off with your highlight of the week?
Sure. So I didn't really have very many highlights this week.
Well, freeze. We're going to reframe that thought. Maybe we could say, like, I can't think of or I can't remember all of the things I'm grateful for.
We hit our pyramid at cheer. I know it's not like super amazing, but I was pretty happy just because we had it hit our pyramid and our competitions are coming up very soon. So I was really happy that we hit our pyramid.
That's awesome. One thing I'm working on with Brooke is how to say things. Like she just told us that she was excited about her pyramid, but then she backed up and said, well, it probably doesn't sound like it was that cool. I'm trying to help her to realize, like, you don't have to make it sound cool for other people. And I feel like that happens with a lot of kids your age. Mm-hmm. So I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah.
I didn't lose my cool very much this week.
Yeah, we actually had a pretty good relationship this week.
Yeah.
Okay. Not everything in life is positive, so our podcast will also include a section that we like to call regret and redo. This week I had some problems with my best friends, and there was just some tension between us. It wasn't normal, and I really regret not calling them sooner. My mom was like, Brooke, you need to call them, and I did not want to call them. I thought it was going to be weird, and she finally made me call them and talk about what was happening.
I think that's part of the problem. You guys didn't even know what you had done to hurt the other person.
Yeah.
So, like, you were feeling like she was hurting you, and I was telling you, like, no, if she's acting different, then that means at some point you have acted different, which means you might have hurt her feelings as well.
Yeah. I really wish that I would have called her sooner because it was pretty much the whole week. I was just feeling weird. My
regret and redo is that at the beginning, when you guys first got your iPad and your phone and stuff, Dad and I were really good about having, like, rules about it and time limits about it, and we've totally slacked on that lately, which means they're on it all the time. And
not all the time. I'm not always on it.
And my redo would be, okay, let's rewind a couple of years, go back to when I first set the time limits and stick to them for longer. And if I'm going to take some time limits away, to just take them slowly away. Brooke went live this week and she asked some of you to send some questions. I picked this one, so surprise. When a friend brings up your insecurities all the time, How do you handle it? You used to think you were super short. You hated that.
Yeah.
So Brooke would always get on her tippy toes for pictures. Can I tell you another one?
Yeah.
It's harder for you to think of them, I feel like. You're insecure about people you know hearing your Instagram posts and seeing them. I think it's just because you're more vulnerable when it's people you know. Because I'm the same way. Okay, what else now? You tell me one.
I'm kind of insecure about my blonde hair.
Your blonde hair?
Yeah, one time, I think it was 6th grade, so last
Time out. I thought you liked blonde.
I mean, I do, but I feel like people stereotype blondies, like blonde hair, blue-eyed people. Like, people stereotype them as bullies or mean people.
Okay.
And I just don't like being thought of. I don't even know if people think of blonde hair and blue-eyed people like that.
Do you want to know my opinion?
Sure.
Like, growing up, everybody wanted to be blonde and blue. And so to me, it's like, you saying that is funny. I feel like, well, keep going. Tell us about your...
There was this one girl in 6th grade, and she told me that boys don't like blondes. So that's kind of stuck with me, and...
Oh my goodness. Well, I feel like some boys don't like blondes.
Yeah.
And some boys do like blondes.
Yeah.
Does Brookie like blonde?
Kind of.
That's all that matters, really, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, in the summertime when your hair is like super blonde, you love that.
Uh-huh.
So think about that too. But the whole point of this question was, how do you handle it when people bring up your insecurities? So in that case, your friend brought up the fact that she thinks boys don't like blondes. So how did you handle that situation? And do you think you should have done something different?
I just kind of sat there and looked at her.
Yeah. So now it's been a year since it's happened. What would you do nowadays?
I would have been like, well, I don't care because I like blonde.
I love that, yeah. It's funny how we always want what we don't have.
Yeah, it is funny.
Last week we mentioned a book we were reading. How's Refugee going?
It's going pretty good. We still don't know like so much about it. But
Yeah, so you're not close to being done?
No.
We started watching that show, The 8th Grade. We gotta finish that today.
Oh, yeah.
Because we only rented it and we have like 12 more hours to watch it.
It's just about like this one middle schooler. On social media, she says that she's like all confident and stuff. And then in real life, she's just shy and she doesn't really have friends, I guess.
That's what it seems like.
Uh-huh.
So far, it's been really interesting to watch because it kind of gives you a perspective of someone who does social media, because social media is definitely not always real.
Yeah, definitely. I'm pretty real. I literally get out of bed and I go and make a get ready.
I know, and then I get mad at you because I'm like, you want 30,000 people to see you straight out of bed? So I guess you are kind of real. Yesterday, when we started this recording, we were right in the middle of it when you received that text message about someone using your Instagram handle.
Yes, that was so crazy. So I got this message from Darby and the girls, and she said, Brooke, like, was this you? It supposedly commented on somebody's post, which I did not do that. I don't even know how it happened.
We were like trying to figure out what it was because the comment that was on this post was something that Brooke would never,
ever say.
like, if I ever caught her saying something like that, I mean, probably Instagram would be done.
Yeah.
But it's just crazy how people can do things like that to other people and how unreal Instagram really can be. So just make sure when you look at posts and watch videos and stuff, you take everything with a grain of salt, because not everything is true and accurate. We'll just have to get our friends from the FBI involved. Right?
Yeah.
We don't want to do that.
We don't want to head out until we tell you our favorite trends from the last couple of weeks. I feel like I've just been seeing the same ones.
I don't know. I'm loving the Oompa Loompa one.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Can we please do that one? I want you to do a video with the fireball dance.
It's so weird.
I love it.
No.
Oh my goodness. I want to end each episode with a positive affirmation. Can we start that?
Yeah.
A couple years ago, Brooke had a difficult time, like, believing in herself. So on the back of her bathroom door, I cricketed some positive affirmations that she can read when she's getting ready in the morning. Let's think of a good positive affirmation to end it today. And we're going to focus on this positive affirmation all week. So what do you...
I think for this week, mine is going to be, I am confident.
I like it.
That's it for this week. Thank you so much for listening, and don't forget to DM me a question on my Instagram that you would like me or my mom to answer.
Yep, filmed by Brooke XO. So,
come back next time.
bye.
Bye.